Hello, light seekers. This is Moon Garden Angel 711. Good morning. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing and sharing my videos. So today I was just checking after some of my personal readings, or some of my private readings. I was checking the energy to see what exactly what was going on. What's the energy for today? And the first card that came out, excuse me, it's this High Priestess. And then I thought, that's odd, as I was because I was clearing all my decks. And then I started, kind of checking the energy. So then the next thing that came out after this High Priestess on a different deck, after I cleaned this deck, this other High Priestess came out. And I thought, okay, so the energy today is mainly focused on the High Priestess. Well, then I asked, my guides, I said, okay, well, what about the High Priestess? The next thing that came up was actually this healing card on this different deck. So right now, what I was hearing was, the High Priestess has elevated. The High Priestess has gone through a struggle, an inner struggle, and recently has elevated to this, angelic beings. Then I see this wings, and I thought, well, what about those wings? What's going on? So this is regarding a High Priestess that has gone through a tower, because then I pulled out another card from the other deck, from this deck here, and this came up. So the High Tower came up. Well, then I asked, well, what about the healing, for this High Priestess, and what about the wings? And I heard, she's gone through a tower moment. Everything, she's being rebuilt. Everything, the foundation, everything divine is helping her go through a inner rebuild of the foundation. So, and I said, well, why is that? So something happened recently where she had to graduate so that she can go to the direct path. So not exactly sure. So I said, what exactly happened? So this particular feminine recently went through a tower moment where she probably either, feminine energy, either lost a job or recently let go of a relationship because it wasn't to her energy. It wasn't suitable to her energy anymore. She was tired of what was going on, so she let go. Now keep in mind that when I'm talking about a feminine energy, is actually talking, it could be a male that is being driven mostly by the feminine energy, and the masculine energy kind of takes a backseat. Or it could be a feminine energy, a female that allows her feminine energy to be the main driver of that. And again, the masculine energy takes a backseat. So this is regarding a person where the feminine energy is the main driver. So this particular feminine has gone through a tower moment where everything, I mean, look at that. But what I'm seeing here is that the tower really is not being completely taken down all the way to the foundation. It's kind of like through the mid section. So someone, I'm going to say between the ages of 20 to 50. So, and I know that's a big gap right there, but whoever I'm tapping into, the feminine energy I'm tapping into, is going through that. In other words, something is going on after the year 20 or 50 that it's not the proper path. It's not the correct way to live life. It's no longer suitable to the person of whom I'm tapping into. Yeah, there might have been some successes because I see that red flag up there. Someone was able to reach the the peak or the top of the mountain or the top of their career, but now they're being rebuilt, starting again from this point on. So then I asked, exactly what about the tower? What's going on with this feminine energy? So here is what I was told. So, or what I heard was this high priestess, someone that is very knowledgeable, someone that is very wise, someone that is very intuitive, very empathic, has now gone through that tower moment where she has graduated and now has earned her wings. So some of you might have gone through a really difficult time, very trialing time. You had to put up with a lot. I'm not exactly sure whether it's career or it was with the boss or if it's with a relationship where you just pretty much said enough is enough. I am just simply walking away in a loving kind of way, very mature way. I don't want any more. I don't want any difficulties. I don't want any discussions. I don't want any type of fights. I am simply going to walk away from this that is no longer serving me, this lifestyle, this career. This is not what I want. And although I may love what I'm doing or not what I was doing or the people that I am with, something doesn't feel right. So this particular feminine energy has graduated to the point where she has now earned her wings, not only her wings, but her staff, the staff that is going to support her. That's more like an energy that I feel, or even like an additional gift that she now has. She is now acknowledging her gifts. Not that she didn't before, she did, but now she is going to actually use those gifts for the good of her life, for the good of her career, for the good of this particular person's path, assist or help others become of who they want to be. This is going to be someone that is a leader, someone that is going to lead people with a very sound energy, very wise, very loving, very compassionate, very fair, very knowledgeable. Everybody goes to this person and expects this person or feminine energy to know this. It's almost like this wise opinions that she has. So again, this feminine energy has graduated. Well, then I asked, okay, what exactly is why is she wearing this blue, on both? As you can see, they're different decks and they're both wearing blue. Blue is more of the chakra energy for the throat. So someone that is able to communicate, someone that is able to articulate and express her feelings, but not only her feelings, but someone that is able to speak the truth and say what she feels, say what she wants, and it is the truth. And other people hearing the words or hearing her knowledge or hearing her communication can actually hear it with open ears. Whatever she says, whatever this feminine energy says, is very welcome. And at times it may not be welcome, but is understood. In other words, I may not like to hear what you're saying, but you're right. Everything that you're saying is the truth. So that's why this feminine energy is wearing the blue. She has graduated and is now able to speak, has always been able to speak her truth, but now it's going to be with a very angelic knowledge because she has those wings. Now, I go back to this other card that I pulled up. As you can see, here's the wings, and see this what I'm going to call here in this reading is going to be the feminine energy, has now skyrocketed and pierced not only the 3D energy, but also the fourth dimensional, as well as the, fourth dimension, fifth dimension, sixth, and up to the seventh dimension. So she's now has the ability to tap into those energies and all of those dimensions, and is able to retrieve information and bring in and manifest a lot of the things here on this earth. So she has a lot of healing power. She has a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. She's able to be compassionate. She's able to be loving, caring, which she was before, but now it's like it's very accepted because she herself has accepted it. Now, the other thing here is to see is that there is two pillars. So now it also is a kind of a double indication or double confirmation that she has elevated. Look at this pillar, it's kind of in the dark and it's shorter than the other one. Now it's elevated to this one, to a bigger one, a taller one. The other thing here is to see is the foundation is very, very concrete here. So this is a feminine energy that is very, very driven, very, she has the knowledge, she has the wisdom. She is someone that has kind of this oracle that helps her. So she has this oracle knowledge about herself that she's able to utilize and also share with everybody. And whenever she speaks the truth. Now here's the other thing that I also wanted to point out. This feminine energy or this person also has the guides, the angels around her. So she is protected. As you can see, it's kind of like a sphere. So she is protected here. Now, the other thing, the next thing that I, whenever I was shuffling, the next card that came up was the Nine of Cups. Again, this is someone that I see someone here that actually wished upon a star. And this was around the full moon. Just recently, but the angels were telling me that yes, she might have wished this wish on the full moon before, but this coming up moon, I believe in the next 5 or 10 days, it's going to manifest that wish. That wish is going to become true. So whatever you wished is going to be manifested. Now the other thing here that I see is some of you might manifest it or are going to manifest spiritual gifts, professional gifts, or even a relationship and a lot of love around you. This is a very peaceful feminine energy that she is very self-made, financially stable. She doesn't need anybody, but she would prefer to have someone aside her. So I see here that this feminine energy is someone that wished upon a star, and those gifts, and I see, kind of like 3 rays going into the moon. So it's going to be spirit, body, mind, and soul. 3 things: spirit, mind, and soul. Body, mind, and soul are going to all culminate and come together. Now she's also under a tree. So what that means to me on a branch tree is that she has ancestors behind her that are making sure that she gets this wish, because this is someone that has done the work, someone that is very pure, someone that is definitely knows exactly what she's doing in this life. She's very caring. She is got this tenderness look about herself. This is someone that has probably long hair. You may have streaks, and also I see someone here with a brunette hair and has like streaks. Now, the next thing I asked was, what else do I need to know about this feminine energy? And what I was told is that there were 3 feminine energies that worked and did some kind of spell work to stunt her energy and stunt her gifts. But after that came up, then this particular sorry about that, guys. Some of you are going to get a call now. I see that. And is give you an offer, or to tell you about this, like I said before, professional gifts. So someone is going to give you an offer. Anyways, going back to the message, there were 3 women that got together. This might be people that might be at work, or this might be people that in the past, I'm going to say in the past 30 years, they were very envious of you. So they did some kind of dark spell, dark work on you under the moon, and all 3 together. They might have been in different locations, but they all did it simultaneously. with the same intention that, your gifts and your path would be misdirected and your gifts would be taken away. But then the next thing that came up was the Queen of Wands. This is someone that fought them. And I said before, this is a feminine energy that did her work. So this is someone that fought this particular spell. She worked on herself. But look what she's wearing. She's wearing the color red. So what that's telling me is that she has this passion. And I'm sorry, I'm having this issue with my throat. This passion, she is very passionate, very driven, very determined, very stubborn. And because she has and I see this, what is it, like a lioness, behind her, that tells me that her spirit, her ancestors were behind her, backing her up and protecting her. What that did is that helped her fight whatever, shenanigans this or fuck shit this 3 women did. I'm seeing here 2 blonde women and 1 with brunette hair. So it might be someone ethnic, someone that is a different, 2 Caucasian women and 1 with darker skin. It's not necessarily them 3 that wanted the wrong for you, but it's going to be that they were paid to do this, because I'm seeing this, kind of like a double moon. And then I see a lot of each one of them has a different necklace. So I'm thinking that they were giving payment to do this against you. So feminine energy, you fought it. Okay. So in this coming up moon, see that moon again? In this coming up moon, whatever they did to take away your path, to misguide you from your path, to take away your gifts, you're going to get them back. Because as you can see here, there is this ruby, kind of a stone staff like this high priestess has now. And see again the eagle up there, spiritual guides are guiding you to fight that off. I'm not exactly sure what you did. You might have, just did some like protection, candles, or you prayed, you did your mantras. You did, you listened to, I don't know exactly what you did, but I'm being guided that you did like a mantra, and that helped you. You prayed to Ganesh, also to protect you, also to Kali. So that might have been something that protected you. But the other thing to remember for you, feminine energy, you have your ancestors here and spirit guides to help you overcome those mountains. So now you've turned away from whatever energy they've done, but it's going to come back on them. Mercury retrograde is going to and karma are going to make sure that whatever they did to you, even if they got paid or received some kind of payment in exchange, something was exchanged to do this to you. Now you are now victoriously walking away from all of that. And a lot of your gifts are going to be given. Now, the next thing that came up here was this 2 together. Look at that. See how you are now coming up with, a baby, a horse, and you are the sun. You are now the hope. And then the Ace of Wands came up here, and that tells me that passion that they wanted to take away from you, they didn't take it away. And see this? This is the Ace of Wands, and this is the Queen of Wands. A lot of passion. You love life. The other thing also is that I'm seeing here a dragon here, and it looks like a snake, but it's not. I don't see it as a snake. I see it more like it is a dragon, especially with that orb that it has here. So, that you are someone that is very passionate. Life is everything that you've ever hoped for or wished for is coming to you. So businesses, profits, finance, love, compassion, everything that you ever hoped for is coming to you because you were able to now graduate and healed yourself to where you're have wings spiritually. Now you are, ascended into a almost like a master level energy. Now, the next thing that is coming up to me is, look at this, this dragon. So someone might be enjoying dragons or has something to do with dragons. The other thing that I'm hearing is dragon's blood. So you might want to look into that to see what's going on. So the other number here that I'm seeing is the number 11. So this may be... I am hearing twin soul path, twin flame path, twin flame mission. So let's go ahead and ask, what else I need to know regarding this energy. And look at that. I mean, really fast came up. 6 of Pentacles. So, what I'm seeing here is someone from this 3 women is trying to determine how you're able to now graduate into this high priestess with wings. High priestess, where your ancestors are here for you and spirit is here for you. Someone might like to wear hats here or like the color red. I mean, look at this. She's wearing red, red, red. So someone might resonate with the color red here. Red and blue I'm seeing here. This is someone that also like to make sure that people elevated. This is someone that liked to help people. And she gave a lot. But hardly anything was given to her because she didn't know how to receive things. See how her legs are crossed? I am seeing that they're pointing it to me, so I'm seeing that as, I am crossing my legs. I don't want to. I object. I object to what you're giving me. I don't want it. Someone that didn't know how to receive. So this feminine energy is now there. So there's got to be a balance between receiving and giving. And if you're not able to receive with a very good conscience or, with an open heart, then you're blocking your energy. So now this is someone that is, as you can see here, she's pretty much standing. So she's able to receive. So now they're saying, now I am hearing is that she graduated and accepted her ego and as well as her spiritual gifts. So now she's able to receive and give. So here's the other thing I'm seeing. Look at that, the 3 of Cups. Yeah, this 3 women, again, look at that. 3 of Cups, 3 of Cups. They thought that they had you all blocked. And then we see here the 8 of Pentacles. But they are not able to understand why you're able to walk away unharmed. Not only unharmed, but also graduated to a much higher level for what they did. One thing that they don't know is the fact, or they didn't know, is that you were a seed and all they had to do was bury you. The other thing I'm seeing is that some of them dark magic that they might have done was magic or dark spells or dark energy. I'm seeing here that something with mud. So maybe they buried your photo in mud or something. 10 of Swords, look at that. They actually also pin you, so they might have used some voodoo or something to pin you and keep you stagnant. and unable to think. The other thing I'm seeing here is that you've been having a lot of sleepless nights where and also feel you were betrayed recently. And that's where the tower moment is also coming in, because your angel saw or heard something that you were, when you were not present, this happened, and they didn't like what they were seeing. So they pulled you out and they allowed a tower moment. I'm also seeing here that you were actually shouldering a lot of the uh, problems, and you were just, carrying a lot. So your angels, your guides, your ancestors, your spiritual guides did not like that. See here, here's the devil. And yeah, a lot of things were going on with, and there were people maybe around you that were very ambitious, very jealous, very, uh, just looked at you the wrong way because you were this light. Look at that. I see this light here on her. I always have the light here on her. Look at that around her head, in her. So that tells me that this is someone that was very, she had this light about her, this energy about her, that she would walk into her room and she would just light up the whole room, and people envy that. So I'm seeing here that, look at that. I mean, we can see that there were, and this might have been two women specifically that were very envious of you and very jealous of you, and they didn't like, how or what you were driving or what you were wearing. So they created this, this spells. So, and the envy sometimes even talked bad about you. What people don't realize is that whenever we are talking and we say ill things or wrong things, we're actually casting spells on people, especially when we're saying it with such a determination and such a hate. Because keep in mind that when we're speaking, we're actually spelling the words, spelling the emotions, spelling the ill ideas that you want towards someone. So you're actually creating spells every time you speak. Your tongue is very powerful. It's one of the most powerful and most hurtful body parts that we have, and we create those type of spells with our mouth and with our tongue. So again, these are people that were creating that against you. So the angels didn't like that conversation, so they created this tower moment. Spirit, is there anything else that we need to know regarding this feminine energy? Okay. Look at that, Queen of Swords. She is, this feminine energy, when she graduated, not only did she get her wings and get spirit guides, but she also earned the throne of the truth. That, and look at that, is also blue, along with the Highpriestess. And again, this queen is wearing blue. She has graduated, and no one knows who they're messing with. No one knows that but I don't say it to threaten anybody. If you're listening to this, if you're a karmic listening to this, or any of the other people that were involved with this, it's not to threaten you. She's very wise, but she came also in the upright. So this is someone that is very, very smart, very astute, very fair with her words. She balances the words that she says. She's not hurtful. She may at times feel, you might at times, or whoever is watching this, or the other person of whom she's talking to, may at times feel like her words are very hurtful, but it's not. She only speaks the truth. And what people need to realize is that the truth at times hurts. And it's not to hurt you. It's only to speak the truth. So she speaks the truth. This feminine energy has completely graduated and gone past every trial, every tribulation, every shenanigans. And look at that. She also has an owl there. So she has the wisdom of the ancestors. She has the wisdom of the spirits. There's flowers there. So, the spirits are very happy with her. Again, we go back to the healing portion. There's a lot of wings here. There's a lot of blue here. So, and look at that, the devil at the bottom again. So there might be some of that dark energy still lingering. So some of you might still need to continue to sage your house, sage yourself, cleanse yourself, use Epsom salt. Let's see what else we need to know regarding this Queen of Swords. Spirit, more clarification regarding the Queen of Swords. Okay. And this one came in the reverse. Yeah, she's no longer blocked. The blockage has been removed. If at some point in time she had to go within, she is coming out in the month of August. I see that already. So she's, she is in the upright. We have someone that is going within, someone that sees a lot of obstacles, someone that is meditating, someone that is just retrieving herself from population and society so that she can gather her strength again. Someone that is retrieving her energy. At some point in time, her energy might have been fractured off, so she's kind of again meditating so that she can receive her her energy back. And the reverse, that's already been done. Her work has been completed. She has completed the job. She has, everything is correct in her mind. There's no more fracturing. She's already achieved the mental stability and balance that she needed. There's no more. She has accepted her hurt. She has accepted her. And every time I say she, I'm talking about the feminine energy. And again, I have to not correct, but clarify that it could also be a masculine or a male with the masculine or the feminine energy as the main driver. So I just needed to say that. This is someone that has already accepted herself, knows her wisdom, knows her knowledge. So, and again, this is to clarify the Queen of Swords. Is there any more that we need to know regarding this feminine energy, Spirit? This is a specific message for a feminine energy that needs to hear this, that she has graduated. At some point in time, you might have, this feminine energy or this person might have even wondered to herself, what the hell is going on with me? What's going on in my head? And look at that, the devil comes out again. So now I'm seeing the devil as you have actually graduated and know how to use all of your gifts. And you have tamed the devil within you, or the ego within you. So you are able to manifest from this spiritual world. And remember what I said here, graduated from one level to the other, from the 3D, 4D, 5D, 6, 7, and all the way to 7, or even above 11 now I'm being told, dimension. So you are someone that has actually won when you were fighting, when you were meditating, when you were going through that meditation stage. You have now accelerated and graduated and now earned and graduated and accepted all of whatever addictions or conquered conquered whatever they were doing here. So you have actually conquered whatever was being done, or shenanigans that was being done to you. Nothing can happen to you. Six of Cups. Okay, so now that you've graduated, and you have now your wings, you're going to be receiving a lot of abundance. You know, that love that's coming to you is also an indication that you're also receiving career. It's also an indication that you are receiving your Six of Cups. When I see the Six of Cups, it's more like the gifts that the spirits are giving you. Spiritually, mentally, physically. Spiritually, mentally, physically. There's six, there's mind, body, and soul. Spiritually, physically, mentally. Physically, mentally, body, mind, soul. You are conquering your six senses. Your taste, your eyes, your hearing, your touch, your sense of knowing. All the senses are being given to you. You're able to use all of it. You're able to receive money. You're able to balance your money. Look at that. And with all of that, also we have the love of your life coming to you. This right here, they might have tried to stop you from receiving your love. But that is not going to happen because you have now healed that portion and now are receiving everything. You have graduated and you have actually now healed all of that to where you're receiving your benefits, everything that, your path, all your gifts that God had given. When you enter this earth, you entered with some gifts that were supposed to or were meant for you. More clarification regarding the devil. More clarification regarding the devil. I knew that there were more. Okay. So, oh wow. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, now remember I said we have the King of Cups coming, okay? Because you're now receiving, and I'm interpreting the King of Cups not just as a male coming to you or as a masculine energy coming to you to give you the love that you so much wanted or you so much would like to have in your life. But also I am seeing that as abundance, financial ability, financial freedom. So whenever we're clarifying the devil, the Four of Pentacles was actually someone that kept trying to hold on and shoulder all of those problems, issues, and everything that was going on. I mean, someone that closed themselves in. I'm seeing here that this particular masculine energy actually had closed off, because as you can see, the door is locked, chained, and doesn't want anybody in. So now what I'm seeing here is a masculine that has been closed off because of probably he loved his finances and didn't want to give it up. So that's another part of the whatever dark magic was done on this particular spell, is they put it on both ends. They put it on you so that you would not know how to receive love and how to and remove you from your path or misguide you from your path. But for the masculine, what this dark spell did was to make him feel like he needed to be in love with money, make him feel like he was closed off. As I'm seeing here is that I see the pentacle on the door. So I'm seeing that what happened, this might have been someone at his house, at his home, that did this to make him feel like he needed to love money or his finances more and have him closed off. So they closed off his heart. They chained it, and they probably threw it like in a so that he didn't feel love or something. And they probably threw it like in a river or something, or they chained him somewhere and put his name, or and closed him off. So he didn't know what love was whenever he might have met you, or got to know you. This might be someone that you met a while back, and you just knew that you were in love with this person, but now he's coming up as someone that was very closed off. That's how come he didn't know what you were giving him. So the next thing that came up was the Ten of Swords on the reverse. So this is someone that in the upright is someone that feels betrayed. There's stagnation. They can't sleep. But because it came on the reverse, that's completely gone. This is someone that, because now you've graduated, he has also graduated. You have assisted in graduating him. So now all of this dark spell or whatever is going on in the back end, because people did not want you to be, this light. They envy you. They were jealous of you. All of that is completely gone. And because that was gone, look at this. The next one that came up was actually the Five of Swords. They thought they could get away with it, but the truth always came out. The truth has come out, and it's not going to happen. They might have hurt you. They might have put you like in a deep sleep. So you might be someone, a feminine energy that is sleeping a lot, that feels very tired, and you couldn't fight. You didn't feel like you could fight anymore. And he felt the same way, because he felt like his hands were tied up and he couldn't do anything. Whereas you felt tired, you felt stagnant, your mind was always foggy, you couldn't think. So there was a level of stagnation, and whoever did this felt like, and now I'm seeing that there might have been also a male, felt like he could get away with it. But because this came out, your spirit guides, your ancestors fought this off and helped you fight this off, feminine energy. And now, because you healed all of this, you are the High Priestess with wings. Now, the next card that came up is the Empress. Not only are you the High Priestess, but you're also the Empress, someone that has everything. And look at that beautiful house. So some of you may be buying a house here, in the near future. I'm seeing in the next 4 to 6 months. So you might be in a brand new home with beautiful windows, beautiful garden. It's going to be a beautiful house. I'm seeing someone that is going to have a cat here. I'm also seeing a wedding with hors d'oeuvres and a lot of, I see sofas with cushions. This is going to be a beautiful home that you may also have like vines, or decide to have vines like outside. Wow, this is a really good feminine energy check-in. So tell me more about the High Priestess. We want to know more about the High Priestess. Ace of Cups, look at that. She is receiving her love, the love of her life, abundance. Abundance in all the senses, in the sense of finances, in the sense of material things, spiritual gifts. You are receiving everything. And then look at the bottom of the deck. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. And then the one that's sticking up in here is also the Fool. So some of you might also take a leap, and I'm being guided to take it out. So some of you are also going to take a leap of faith. You're going to walk a different path from what you've recently been walking. So some of you might have a change of career. Some of you might have someone new come into your life to express their love and want to share with you, or want to collaborate with you at work. So I'm seeing here also the number 3, because I see the time on the tree, like time after. I'm also hearing time after time. So some of you might have the song Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper, might resonate with you. So go listen to the lyrics, because there might be a message in there that is going to resonate with you. Now, the other thing that I'm also seeing here is the tree, and the tree has come out in a lot of the I saw it here earlier. Where did I see it? Here on this one with the 10 of Cups. So again, it goes back to your ancestors. You are a very strong, grounded person. But I also am seeing here that this masculine energy that's coming to you, it's very grounded, very truthful. You can believe everything this person is going to be telling you, because also he has gone through a lot of trials and tribulations as you have. But you know, it's almost like that every time you guys would go, whenever you talk to this masculine energy that's coming to your life, or someone that you probably known, you just were not able to see each other in that light of relationship. In other words, you maybe you were friends before and now he wants something else. You're going to see that a lot of the timelines that he had, a lot of the trials, tribulations, grief, or anything like that, you probably have some similarities there, because there's a level of lineage here and lateral resonance. So I'm seeing here that whoever's coming to you is going to have a lot of commonalities, a lot of things that you guys resonate with each other. And I'm also seeing here that, look at that, and this masculine energy is also wearing red, so he might look good in red. But we can also see that he's also taken off his mask in here. So this is someone that is going to be, let's see here, are you able to see that? Focus. Okay, so he took off the helmet. So this is someone that is going to also be very open, okay? This is someone that also, a masculine is going to be someone that has like really nice shoulders, very well built. And he might be a little slim, but he's got like a bodybuilder's body. Someone that works out a lot. And so does the masculine, the feminine, someone that is very beautiful. She wears dresses a lot. I want to clarify the Fool. Okay, this is it. 2 of Cups. The Fool is taking a look at that. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 8 of Swords, and again the Knight of Pentacles. So this is someone that's definitely coming to you. But look, the Fool, this feminine energy is taking a leap of faith into love. Love. But not only love, but also abundance of everything else. I don't think I want to go on, clarify this anymore, because this is a beautiful reading. 2 of Cups, and then we also have the Empress as the last 2 cards, and the Ace of Cups. So I mean, what else could we ask for? Ace of Cups is abundance, is love, compassion. It's everything that is just gonna flow right to you. And not only that, but there's also an extra kind of a cherry on the top. We also have a lotus on top of the cup. So divine is giving you your gift. You have to accept it. You got to be able to accept it. But I see here the Empress that is so happy to accept it. Someone that is open about it. This is a really positive reading. I really like this reading. Well, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching and sharing and subscribing for my readings. I love you. And see you next time. Take care. Bye. Like and subscribe.